How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Diego, and today's video is a review of Scream, the 5th installment in the series. This slasher flick was released on January 14th, 2022, and was co-directed by Matt Bettinelli-Olpin and Tyler Gillett. It is the first film in the series following the death of the revered Wes Craven. Before we hop into my review, please take a second to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. Now, I know in the last review I said that was my first review. I lied. It was actually this film, and I just completely forgot about it. But I'm playing catch up, so just bear with me for a little bit. Lastly, this review will contain spoilers, so continue at your own risk. That said, let's hop in. Now, the movie takes place 25 years after the original Ghostface killers, Billy Loomis and Stu Macher, terrorized the town of Woodsboro. As usual with this series, a new copycat Ghostface killer has begun lurking around, targeting and hospitalizing high school student Tara, portrayed by actress Jenna Ortega. After learning about Tara's injuries, Sam, Tara's estranged older sister, portrayed by Melissa Barrera, returns to Woodsboro with her boyfriend Richie, actor Jack Quaid. In town, Sam reunites with Tara's friends, one of whom dated Stu Macher's nephew and Ghostface's next victim, Vince Schneider. Tara's friend group is cast well and fits the stereotypical high school roles. The jock, Chad Meeks Martin. Cheerleader, Liv McKenzie. Goth, Amber Freeman. Nerd, Mindy Meeks Martin. And Normie, Wes Hicks. At the hospital, Sam is attacked by Ghostface and reveals to Tara that she is the biological daughter of Billy Loomis, and that's why she chose to leave. After a deputy is assigned to guard Tara, Sam and Richie visit the original and longtime character Dewey Riley, reprised by actor David Arquette. In a meta-reference moment, Dewey correctly calls out Richie as the Ghostface killer and suggests he has a partner. Despite his hunch, he chooses to help out Sam and contacts his ex-wife, Gail Weathers, also reprised by actress Courtney Cox. Dewey and Gail's divorce hits hard because actors David and Courtney married each other after the release of the first Scream in 1996 and divorced after the release of Scream 4 in 2013. Their real-life relationships and character arcs benefit the movie and provide some profound emotional scenes. After contacting Gail, Dewey also contacts the original protagonist, Sidney Prescott, reprised by actress Neve Campbell. Dewey and the group realize that the recent attacks were against people with relationships to the original Ghostface killers. The new killer moves fast, and the next victim is the returning Scream 4 character, Sheriff Judy Hicks, and her son Wes. As a result, the deputy guarding Tara leaves and she is attacked by Ghostface, but is saved by Dewey and Sam. In another cliche and meta-reference moment, Dewey dies giving a monologue while attempting to finish off Ghostface. Sidney arrives in town to stop Ghostface after learning about Dewey's death and meets with Gail and Sam. Sam refuses to help and leaves town with Richie and Tara. Before they leave, they stop at Amber's house in the midst of a party to grab Tara her spare inhaler. Sidney and Gail follow them and realize Amber's house is Stu's home where the original killings took place. Twins Chad and Mindy are stabbed but survive their attacks. As Sam tends to Mindy, Amber pulls out a gun and shoots Liv in the head, revealing she is one of the killers. Shortly after, Richie finally reveals himself as the second killer and stabs Sam. Should have listened to Dewey. As Gail and Sidney prepare to walk into the home, Amber fakes being injured, but they wisely and comically don't believe her. Amber shoots Gail and Sidney walks in alone. A fight ensues and Sidney loses, so Richie and Amber take Sam, Sidney, and Gail into the kitchen where they reveal their motives in a typical villain moment. They make many references to the real world like Reddit and current movies, bringing back original cast members to entice audiences. Before they can be killed, Gail breaks free and shoots Amber, who lands on a lit stove and is set aflame. Sam sees a hallucination of Billy giving her advice and picks up a knife, stabbing Richie multiple times before shooting him. In a final cliche moment, Amber comes back to life and attacks the group, but is shot and killed by Tara. The film ends with the remaining characters being taken to a hospital and Sam thanking Sidney and Gail. I liked the plot of the movie and found it enjoyable, but it relied too heavily on returning characters to build emotion amongst viewers. As a result, new viewers of the Scream franchise may not view it as favorably as returning viewers. Despite this, the movie does a good job of blending old characters and new characters, providing them all with enough screen time. Scream lays the foundation for an interesting sequel/reboot. When it comes to the acting, both new and old characters have some good moments, but they also have some cheesy ones. The best acting scenes are when Courtney Cox and David Arquette share screen time. However, David also arguably has the worst scene in the movie. Jenna Ortega, Melissa Barrera, Neve Campbell, and the supporting cast all have good scenes, but nothing really stands out. The pace of the film was perfect and executed the story in the right amount of time. However, the direction the film took in telling that story was subpar at best due to its predictability. I don't believe there was anything unique about the score itself, but the soundtrack was really good. The ending credits had two amazing songs, Fall Out of Love by Salem and I Don't Want to Talk by Wallows. The dialogue within the movie had some good moments, but there were also some seriously cheesy lines. The production design was done well and Stu Macher's home was wonderfully recreated and shot. Overall, I believe the average movie viewer would largely enjoy this movie. There are are many subtle and not so subtle moments that provide returning fans with a large sense of nostalgia. The death of returning characters provides new characters with room to grow in a sequel/reboot. The movie isn't perfect and had plenty of room to grow, but it's still worth watching. The movie stood out with its many meta moments and self-references, which helped the tone stay true to the 1996 original. Thank you for listening to our review of Scream. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and hit that subscribe button down below. If you want to see some more from me, you can check out my Instagram link down below, or you can check out my vlogs linked up above. If you agree or disagree with me, let me know down in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts. My name's Diego, and I'll see you soon.